Yo, what's up, people? I'm here with another episode of the Taylor Made Macrenzie show. So I'm here with an awesome man of God, Mr. Kent Osbourne, aka KO. He has a book. He also is a motivational speaker. He also owns his own business and nonprofit organization. And he is a gospel hip hop Christian artist. So, KO, what's up, man? What's up, homie?
Man, I'm just chilling, bro. What's going on with you?
Man, just trying to maintain, man, just trying to spread the word, trying to spread the gospel of Christ, man. It's awesome to have you on this call, man. Just tell me about the book that you got. What is the name of your book and what is it about?
Well, the name of my book is called From Prison to Power, and basically what Prison to Power is about, it's my life story. It's about what I went through and how I made it out of what I went through. And I wrote that book to be able to help others that's going through the same things that I went through in life, to show them how can they get out of what they are going through. So that's the name of my book, From Prison to Power, and that's what it's about.
Okay, man, just let me know about you. You have a nonprofit organization. What is your nonprofit organization called, and what is it about? What does it stand for? I understand that you are a man of God, and tell the people about that.
Well, my nonprofit organization is called Prison to Power, and basically what Prison to Power means is the prison starts in the mind, and God allows us to have power over every aspect of our life. See, because when I was younger, I was trapped inside of a mental prison, and it wasn't until I went to prison the second time that God freed me out of my mental prison. I remember being in prison and the guy telling me, Kent, you want to be successful? You need to give your life to God. And so basically what he was telling me was Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and its righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you. So God had to free me out of my mental prison to allow me to have power over every aspect of my life. So now Prison to Power is a nonprofit organization that I started to be able to free the youth out of their mental prisons through Christ.
That's awesome. That's awesome. 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 Yeah, man. This is an awesome man of God, man. You are a motivational speaker, man. Tell the people who actually certified you in motivational speaking.
Yeah, who certified me was Eric Thomas, which is the number one motivational speaker in the world.
Man, that's not too many people can say that, man, that you've been certified by Eric Thomas. How does that feel?
Oh man, it feels good, man. It feels good because now, before I got with Eric Thomas, man, I was just going through, and this been since 2000. I got locked up in 2007, and I got out in 2009 out of work release. So I started in work release at church and work release, going every Sunday, telling my testimony. Where God brought me from, and the things I've been through, and how God delivered me. So around 2018, I decided to become a professional motivational speaker because I was like, man, I've been telling my story all this time, all these years from 2009 to 2018. I was like, man, maybe I need to become a motivational speaker because basically that's what I'm doing, standing on stage, telling my testimony, and I was doing that before I performed my rap music. Because I started off doing rap music, but I would always tell my testimony before I rap. So that's what made me decide to go into motivational speaking and hook up with the number one motivational speaker in the world. And I'm telling you, man, it feels so good because now I'm able to tell my story and teach from my story. See, at first I was just telling a story when I was telling my testimony where God brought me from. But now that I've went through Eric Thomas' class, he showed me how to take my story and teach from my story, to add principles and content to my story to be able to teach.
Yes,
So,
sir.
man, that's an awesome feeling to be able to do that.
Oh man, that's great. That's great. That's great. Not only that, man, you got a song with produced by Zaytoven, man. How many gospel artists you actually know, man, that got a song with Zaytoven. Now that's Zay. They ain't just some regular producer that you just find off of YouTube.
Right. Yeah, that's a baby, man. Like you say, that's Zay, man. That's like Zay is a super producer. You know what I'm saying? Been doing it for a long time, so that's a blessing to have a. You know, I got two tracks with Zaytoven. You know, and we got one when them goons come and get you. Then we got Soaring. So be looking for the new single coming up in the next month or so. Soaring with video.
Oh man, can't wait to see it, man. Man, the boy on fire, man. The boy Ken Osbourne is on fire. KO, holla at KO, man. Why do you call yourself KO? You used to be a boxer, right? You used to box.
Yeah. When I was 16, man, I used to be in boxing, so that's when I started calling. And my initials is Ken Osbourne, but like I said, I didn't start calling myself that until I started boxing. Then I started calling myself KO. Actually, my cousin, the one came up with it with KO, because he's the one got me in boxing, and you know I was real good at it, so he just started calling me KO.
Oh man, that's awesome. Man, this is wonderful right here, man. This is a wonderful thing to hear somebody out here just doing something with their life and reaching out to other people, man. So what you doing in the community? I heard you're doing a lot of things in the community with the youth, and you trying to you trying to get a center and everything. Tell the people about that.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff in the communities as far as going into the detention centers and speaking to the youth, and you know going into the prisons and going into the youth camps and programs and stuff like that, man. And we've been doing that for a couple of years. So now we're trying to get a building. We're trying to get an actual building, actual room that somebody would let us rent out to, where we can start our STEP program. The name of our program is called STEP. So we want to be able to start our STEP program, and what we're going to be working on is truancy, teaching the kids about truancy and getting them from truancy. And basically, what truancy is unexcused absence from school.
Okay.
Like these kids go to school and they get unexcused absence, and like the parents don't know that they're not there, that they're not in school. The teachers find out later, like nobody don't know that they're not in school. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times truancy, when they're not going to school, there's an underlying problem. You already know there's gonna be a problem, and there's an underlying problem. It could be problems at home. It could be problems with drugs. It could be problems with friends. Like why they missing school? You know what I'm saying? When we know that school is very important. When you hear about a child not going to school, you already going to think automatically that kid is going down the wrong path. He's going to either wind up dead or in jail. Or he's going to either wind up without a good job, and you know, when he ain't got no good job, now he's going to be stealing and doing all kind of stuff like that. So truancy is a major problem. So that's what our program is all about, truancy. So we're trying to find a space where we can run our program out of to help these kids. So that's what we got going on now with Prison to Power.
Okay, man, that's awesome. One more thing, man, we gonna get you. And tell me about your company that you own. What business do you own, so people can holler at you and you can let them know what they need to do.
Okay, all right. Well, I got three businesses. I got KO Trucking, which is a trucking company I started in 2012. I have Generation Changers, which is an actual record label, which I read my book. I take my books through there, my motivational speaking, and the music I take through there. And I also have Prison to Power, which is my nonprofit organization. So them are my three businesses: Prison to Power, Generation Changers International, and KO Trucking. And KO Trucking is, like I said, it's a trucking company that funded Generation Changers International, and it funded Prison to Power, the nonprofit organization.
Okay, yes sir. I know that you also have a song with Pastor Troy, man. Not too many people got a song with Pastor Troy, and it's a gospel song, man. You know, you doing your thing, man. So, just tell the people where they can find you at. So, if they looking for a job, you trying to expand your business out, man. Let the people know where they can find your music and your online service, everything. Just let people know real quick what you got going on.
All right. So if you wanna hook up with Ken Osbourne and you know the whole organization, the Prison to Power brand, we actually just bought a van, a truck that we're gonna be using we're gonna wrap it, you know, with my album cover and with my Prison to Power book, and we're going to be going through different cities and different states, promoting the brand and the organization, telling people about Prison to Power. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to save the youth, keep them out of prison and out of the graveyard. We're going to be promoting the book. We're going to be promoting the music CDs. So if any teenagers out there, anybody want to, help out with the mission, join the promotional team, we're definitely going to be, paying. We're going to be paying people to go out there want to come and be on the promo team, because got to have that street team. So if you want to be a part of that street team, holla at Kent Osbourne. You can reach me at KentOsbourne@gmail.com. That's KentOsbourne. Hold up, KentOsbourne@gmail.com. So that's KentOsbourne@gmail.com. So holla at me, man, if you want to be a part of the street team and hit these different cities with us.
Okay, all right. Yes, sir. I like that, man. Man, I love you, bro, man. We gonna connect again, man, and we gonna do this again. We always stay in touch and stay in the word, man. Just stay in the word, stay strong, cause you're a man of God, and I like that your work ethic is strong, and you passionate about what you're doing. Keep up the good work. And
amen. I appreciate that, bro. Much love.
Okay. All right, y'all, man. This was a good interview with Kent Osbourne. This is the tailor-made Macrenzie show. You can chase your dreams in your sleep, but for those who are awake, will receive a real revelation.